Welcome to IntelliDocs. This video is intended for IntelliDocs system administrators who may wish to configure which clinical decision support or CDS rules are enabled, and which types of users, such as clerks, nurses, doctors, or others, are alerted when the information in a patient's chart matches a CDS rule. If you're not already familiar with CDS alerts in IntelliDocs, please watch our Clinical Decision Support video to see how alerts are displayed to IntelliDocs users. To achieve meaningful use, you must have at least 5 CDS rules enabled during your reporting period. And it's important to make sure that CDS alerts are displayed to users who can act on that information. For example, if you enable a CDS rule that's based on a patient's medications, it might be best to show feedback from that rule only to IntelliDocs users who have permission and the legal authority to change a patient's meds. To configure CDS rules, click the Security button, then the Patient To-Do List / CDS Setup button. You'll see a list of the CDS rules that are available on your system, and each rule has a column for clerks, nurses, doctors, and others. To enable or turn on a rule, check at least one user type for that rule. For example, doctors might be the only users who should see a CDS alert for patients who have a diagnosis of hypertension and whose most recent blood pressure reading is greater than 140/90. If clerks are responsible for recording patients' heights and weights, be sure to check the clerks box for that alert. You can check more than one user type for a CDS rule if that's appropriate for your practice, and you can uncheck any user types that the rule doesn't apply to. For example, you typically would not select the clerk's user type for CDS rules related to medications. To turn a CDS rule off completely, uncheck all user types for that rule. Keep in mind, though, that to achieve meaningful use, you must have at least 5 CDS rules enabled during your entire reporting period. The checkboxes at the bottom of the screen let you control which user types can see and use the info buttons in the Allergies, Medications, Problems, and Test Results sections of the patient summary screen. Clicking the Info button symbol next to an item produces a list of links that may provide additional information about that item. When you're finished making changes, be sure to click the Save button at the bottom right corner of the screen. If you have any questions about configuring clinical decision support in IntelliDocs, please send us email at support@busynet.com or give us a call at area code 918-858-4440, voicemail option number 2.